So I'm supposed to be taking my nice little break, but you know what? Power did a number on me. Did a number on me. I can't even. You have no idea how pissed I am. I already knew that this horror. See, I'm not even. I have braids and everything, and I don't care. I don't care because this couldn't wait. So you really thought that it was a great idea to go and do some stupid foolishness like you kill off Raina St. Patrick, when we had Dre, when we had possibly worst case scenarios Tariq for having to deal with all of his crimes and transgressions, when we have, it doesn't even matter who else, Kanan, but at this point, it looks like we may need Kanan to go and kill Dre because somehow no one else sees the signs that Dre is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and trying to take the empire from under them. And then we have Ghost and Tasha, two of the worst parents I've seen on television. How is it that, first of all, Ghost, you're a former drug dealer. And Tommy, you're a drug addict. How do either of you miss the fact that Tariq is clearly high and off of his mind on something, that this boy's been getting into trouble, and the three of you couldn't coordinate and figure out, okay, we need to watch him. Instead, Tasha, you go and have his sister go and report back. Raina dies because of the fact that you wanted Raina to report back and say, oh, okay, here's what's going on with Tariq. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, go keep an eye on your brother. And Kanan, he was a bad man. And we just need to go and watch him because Tariq was hanging out with him and he was in the background. And I just said, shut up. Tasha, you're at home and you're so distracted that you don't realize the stuff's going on with your kids. Instead of pressing them, you decide to go and just let it be like, oh, all right, your father will go and handle it. All right. And the thing is, I understand you're partially distracted because of freaking James. James, of all people, Ghost, I should say, he decided to sleep with his ex, Angela, which started this whole conundrum. He was a good family man, and then he decided to ruin all that, and by him ruining that, by him sleeping with Angela of all people, then her going and eventually tying Greg's murder to James, Ghost. And because of that, now we went to the situation of you got arrested. Now you couldn't go and protect your family. Now Slim, who was alive because even Tasha told you to kill him. And at first I said that's pretty messed up. But now I'm starting to think, dang, maybe Tasha was actually right. Maybe Tasha was actually right, because this man came back into your son's life to take your son, just like how in his mind you took his son, because you and Tasha went and got him locked up in the first place. I get it. It was either kill him or lock him up, and you love him too much to kill him and betray him that way. So you're going to betray him by locking him up. But now that you locked him up, now he came back out. He got your son. He got your son, which in turn messed this whole thing up. Your son was running with Jukebox and Brains and Ray Ray, and then Ray Ray goes and decides, oh, so now he's outlived his purpose. Jukebox is dead, and Kanan's Slim, because apparently Jukebox kept that a secret. It's Slim, and so then Slim is nowhere to be found, but we know he's still alive and he has the money. And now that James Ghost is out and about, now he can't be trusted. Now Tariq has to go and die. So then Raina, who's going and trying to help her twin brother, mind you, I'm still trying to figure out how is it that Raina was she not accepted? Or did she decide not to go to Choke? Because there's a difference. I want to know, because it sounds like she wasn't accepted, which makes no sense. That sounds like some male privilege mess, if that's the case. But for her to go and be killed because We get it. She has no street smarts. We know that. We know that for a fact. Neither does Tariq. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. He So he goes and yells and tells Rains to get off of the woman that he doesn't know, the white woman that he doesn't know, to, which I'm glad, because that rape, no, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. Rape, no, we're not doing that. But then his sister, who's trying to protect him, she meets up with a guy that he's kind of afraid of. And this one when he was a track star. How did that happen? He goes, he looks, and she gets shot. I get it. It happened really fast. I don't know if he was still high or not. I have no idea. But this, speaking of high, like I said, this dude is high, and you have a couple of drug dealers in the house, and no one could figure out that this boy's high? Really? Or that this boy needs to be monitored by his actual parents instead of his parents letting it slip? This is everyone's fault. Kanan for going in a lot. Dre for not going and speaking up. I know you want to protect your daughter, but come on, Dre. We haven't seen that little girl ever since Kanan initially met up with him, so let's stop acting like we care that much. At this point, not only are you gonna die, I want you to die a slow and magnificent death. I want it to be glorious, because this is partially your fault as well. If you spoke up, then a lot of this could have been avoided. It would have been messy, but a lot of it could have been avoided. They would have taken you in. You might have died, but you're going to die anyway. You just prolonged it. Now you're trying to go into a power. And Raina was really pure and innocent. She was. And they were trying to keep her that way. But because they were trying to keep her that way, they didn't protect her. She didn't have the street smarts. You don't go up to a guy who's saying he wants to find your brother, looking for your brother, acting like he's not trying to find your brother, even though before we could tell he was looking for your brother, and say to him, oh, yo, you need to stay away from Tariq because my father's going to go and kill you. My father's going to go. So now we're talking like that? See, that's how you know she wasn't about it. That's how you know. Oh my God. And Jasmine, where's Jazz? Are we ever going to see her again? Is she going to get speaking parts now because her big sister's gone? Ghost is never going to be the same. Tasha's never going to be the same. I'm almost... The only reason why I'm glad this happened, because he better not go back with Angela. Tasha trying to go and divorce him after he makes some money, and she deserves it. Tasha deserves it. But you all are trash. All of you collectively let this happen. This is not because of one person. Let's be clear about that. Each and every one of you played a part in this. Angela for sending him to jail, which messed up a whole bunch of stuff. Ghost for almost orchestrating all of this partially, having a hand on partially all of this. You have a lot of blame. Tasha for not keeping a closer rein when you saw that things were off. Kanan for being trash and introducing Tariq to life. Tariq for not telling the truth even after he had an out. Him just trying to run away. They still would have gone after your sister anyway. Man, you stupid or you dumb. You thought you had some... Damn chump. Oh, God. Tommy for also kind of being like, oh, alright. I get it. You want to be liked by your family. I get it. But come on now. You should have been like, trust him, stop it. Rest in peace, Raina. Oh, God, you'll be missed. You were just like, and you were so angelic that last day. Damn, why couldn't it be your brother instead? I know he's your twin, but you have gotten over it. He's trash. He's trash. I almost feel like we need to shoot him just for the culture.